Hey. So listen, I'm going to give you 3 ways in which you know that you are not interested in that man in the way that you once were. So this is for ladies and this is for men too. If y'all wondering if she's still in love with you in the same way, or what's going on with her. In the event that these 3 things should start happening, then you know that she no longer feels the same way that she used to feel about you. Number 1, when she starts getting distant, right? That pretty much can apply for men as well. But for instance, if she normally reaches out to you, or she normally is happy when you reach out to her, and then all of a sudden when you reaching out to her, she no longer has, like, it's not exciting to her. Like she could have took it or she could have left it. You know, she could take it or she could leave it. If you don't reach out to her, she's not reaching out to you. When you hit her up and she not like, oh babe, hey, you know what you been doing? I miss you. I was just thinking about you. When that start to ease up and you know you hit her up and she just like, oh hey, you know, nothing, ain't nothing going on, same old same. You know, when she get kind of dry. Okay, that's the first reason. That's the first sign that she's not really feeling you. I said when she gets distant, but it's a combination of her not putting forth the effort, plus when you put forth the effort, now she real dry with it. Like she's not excited about it. Because listen, let me tell you something. When we really feeling the dude and he getting at us, like, oh, listen, we so happy we can't even contain the happiness. We can't even act like we ain't as happy as we are. You hear me? So when she start acting like, you know, your presence is just like blah, okay, that's the first way you know, right? Number 2, when she start getting disrespectful. If she hasn't always been that type and she hasn't always been, you know, slick at her mouth, you know, saying little things to you, you know, lightweight, disrespectful. Like if she hasn't always been like that and she starts to get like that, when we lose respect for y'all, listen, that's never a good thing. Because unless she's the type of female who she comes from a situation where she never had a level of respect for you, you know, and she comes just from a lineage that they don't respect men, then that's a different story. But if she does come from a lineage that respects men and she does have a level of respect for men, and, you know, for the most part, she's always giving you the utmost respect, and then now, She talking to you any kind of way. She's sliding inappropriate, you know, sayings, or, you know, calling you out your name every now and then, even if it is in the heat of an argument, right? Because you can have an argument and don't get disrespectful. When that disrespect start to come in, listen, y'all have a different level of problems then. I don't care if you're married or whatever your situation is. When disrespect starts to come into them arguments, that's never a good situation, because that's how you get yourself in situations where you can't come back from. Because it's certain things that once you say them, you can't unsay them, and there ain't even no point in apologizing for them, because they can't unhear those things, whether it's her or whether it's him. They can't be unheard. So it's like, that's how you feel. You know, you've been waiting to say that. You know, that's how the person is going to take it. So once a certain level of disrespect sets in, and then let me see, this would be my top thing. You know, disrespect really could be the top thing as well, because even in biblical terms, you know, the Bible tells the woman to respect that man, because respect is, you know, the epitome of that male-female relationship. You have to have that. He has to feel that. So when you know, sometimes a man can do so much that he makes the female lose respect for him. You know, like I definitely have experienced that where, listen, I may have started out with the utmost respect, but after you done slid down the slides and rode all the rides, man, I can't respect you in that same way. It's just no way that I can. Even if I stayed and put up with it, even if I kept, you know, allowing you to do it, just know the respect it has left the building. I haven't left, but maybe I haven't left for my own personal selfish reasons, right? Maybe I'm just not ready to step out of my comfort zone yet, right? But sometimes it has nothing to do with how I feel about you, because I don't even respect you anymore. And chances are, when I don't respect you anymore, that goes back to number one. I'm no longer engaged in you. I'm not reaching out to talk to you. If we talk, it's probably going to be all you reaching out. Understand? Like, so I'm not engaged. I'm distant. I'm not excited to hear from you. And I'm disrespectful with it, right? And the last, this the third one, right? When you know that she's no longer, you know, really into you. When she pulled back the sex. For whatever reason. And I ain't saying y'all supposed to be having sex anyway and y'all ain't married, you know, so I am not promoting that. But when she can go a long time without being intimate with you, and you were the only person that she was being intimate with, and now she just rather not be with anybody than be with you. Like, she don't even want you entering her. Right? Because why? Because she already distanced from you. And she already disrespecting you. So she definitely don't want you entering her. She does not feel that same closeness to you that she once did. She may love you, but she do not like you. So if you have any of those things going on, and if you see any of those things going on, I advise you to deal with those issues, nip those things in the bud, because listen, you are definitely if you're not at the end, you at the beginning of the end.